Hello, friends. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Today's Saturday all day long. Hello. And hopefully, you guys are having a good weekend so far. Just maneuvering some things around here. There we go. Do, 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 do. Yes, sir. It is Saturday, 9:31 in the morning. Do, 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 do. Hey, good morning, Clive. How's it going? All right. I'm just getting into stuff here. Good morning. 7 human beings. All right. That's cool. Uh, I'll introduce myself. My name is Mike. This channel is Health and Wealth. Thanks for joining today. I've got a cold. So it started, I don't know, like 4 days ago. I think I got most of it out yesterday. Yesterday was a day, you guys. I drank more than 20 glasses of water, I'm gonna say. Because I got a big day today. More than 20 glasses of water. I drank this stuff right here. It's called, oh, it looks disgusting, but it's called Emergency. I don't know if you've ever had that before. Emergency. Really good. Tea. I'm ready to go. I'm feeling good. I've just got I got my box of Kleenex is sitting right here just to prove it. Man cold. Call my mom. It's the worst. And so I actually just talked to my mom. I just talked to my mom right now. Waiting for the brick to deliver your sectional? That's awesome. Awesome. And then you got to put it together, right? That's why actually that's where I got my couch from. I follow this guy, Clive. I don't know if you have Instagram. What's his name? Couch Flipper. The full-time flipper is his name. Ready? There it is right there. The full-time flipper. And he flips couches. So he'll buy them from people in Toronto and then sell them to the rich up here in the Muskoka area. My name is Ken. I'm a health and wealth addict. Ken, listen, I love that. Ken, you made a comment this week. You were totally right. It was about PLTY versus NVDY distribution. And you were like, you only looked at 1 month. You should have looked at like 4 or 5 months. 100%. Yes. 100%. Another YouTuber that has 97,000 followers, subscribers, did something similar 2 days later. And his was on the difference between the Canadian versions of PLTY or PLT, all the PLTs, right? I got PLTE. He's talking about Canadian versions between MSTY and MSTE. And the conversion, the 15%, he's saying it makes more money to buy the MSTE. I don't know about that. I don't think so. What's happening, Deborah? How's it going? Got 2 or 3 already. Oh, okay. The bad part, they pull it all together. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Oh, see, that's really good. Take all the garbage away. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Man, that thing's gonna be heavy. No wonder it's 2 or 3 pieces, right? Cool Man's in the house. How's it going, Cool Man? Good morning to you. It's been raining here since 1997. Still, it's just a gray day. I don't think it's gonna rain much today. Might get some outdoor time today. Um, we bought 2 new lilacs, so we gotta plant those. Quite a busy little Saturday. Maybe go to Home Depot. Just kidding. That's a line from a movie. But the huge day today, actually, in my family, like huge day. So, my parents What's the date? May 24th. And then or go back 50 years. They got married. So today's their 50-year wedding anniversary. I've actually got the dress shirt on already. We're going out for a nice brunchy, lunchy thing to one of the nicest restaurants in town here. And then we're gonna just hang out all day. That's the plan. That is the plan for them. They don't want to party, so it's just the kids. 50 years, good times. Good times. My mom said, "Yeah, we were reminiscing on all of the different fun things we've done over the 50 years." She said, "We only made it to year 2, and I think I came around in year 4." It's all downhill after that. Yeah, so that's my Saturday. Should be a good time. Have I seen the ETF inspector? He's been doing all TLFG recommends. Oh no, I haven't seen him. It's on YouTube. ETF inspector. Let's check him out. ETF inspector. Ooh, new channel. There it is, right there. Hold on, I'm not sharing my screen. I'll do that for you. Let's go entire screen. There we go. Nice. There it is. I haven't seen any of his videos, but I'll take a look. You know whose videos I really like are people that show their face. I like people that show their face personally. So this one's another one that doesn't show their face. All right. Well, I mean, got the spreadsheet going. It's cool. I'll take a look at it. Sounds good. We'll get this person some view time right now, eh? There we go. Nice. So I've got my screens up here. I wanted to talk about a few things today. We'll make it a pretty quick live. Adriana, cool man. That's who I was talking about. 97,000 subscribers. You know what kind of irritates me about him is that he put a video out yesterday. Um, let's look him up. He put a video out yesterday. What's his name again? Oh man, what's his channel name? Something investor. Well, you know what? Let's go HHIS Canadian investor passive. That's it. Passive income. Passive income investor. That's him right there. 96,000. You know what kind of irritates me is yesterday he put out a video right here, HHIS, but he recorded it 10 days ago. I don't know why it takes him so long to put it out. Some of the information becomes stale when you do that. Like for me, I like to record, this morning and put it out this afternoon kind of thing. But yeah, there you go. That's the only thing I don't really like. He seems to be getting a little touchy too. Something's going on. He's getting a little irritated in his videos. There's the video right there. The Misty versus the Canadian version. I didn't really necessarily like his math. I like the Canadian version of Misty, MSTE. I think it's really good, but I still think you make more with that conversion from MSTY over to MST. His math didn't really play out. And actually, Ken, you're still here. This is the one I was just talking about. How you said like you only looked at 1 month, and that's what he's done here as well. Living in Panama, yeah, exactly. On the tax-free savings account, yeah. Canadian Bacon's in the house. Canadian Bacon, how are you? You're royalty over here. Glad you're here, buddy. He is Canadian, Adrian, but he lives in Panama now. But he's Canadian. He's from Montreal. Yeah, I try to be, like, impartial to these things. Yeah, for sure. I don't have any thoughts on those right now. Yeah, there's, what is it again? I've forgotten the treaty tax rumors. I saw a headline and I just kinda glazed over it. I'll tell you what though, like, for YouTube, um, man, I'm so happy I found this guy, but apparently we have this treaty between US and Canada. My very first month getting, monetized, I got charged 30%. So I think I made like $157 my first month on YouTube, which was amazing. That was so cool. And then 30% got taken off. Holy smokes. Oh, it's raining heavy. And I found this guy on YouTube that says, no, we have a treaty. Hit this button. And I haven't got taxed since, which is awesome for the creating of the content, which is cool, right? Ken J, you got it, buddy. Exactly. We're going to this like super nice restaurant. Apparently, it's brunch, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. That's in 3 hours from now. 11 flights of stairs, same stairs. Rob, Rob's in the house, by the way. Hello, Rob. How are you? I don't know if this will pull up. Calgary stairs. Is anything going to show up? Oh, that's the. I think these are the ones. This is what Rob's talking about. Love that. Boom. Rob, are you impressed with my memory? I'm actually currently impressed. I am currently impressed with my memory right now. Oh, I'm not sharing my screens with you guys. Sorry about that. There it is. There's the stairs that Rob is climbing. Man, you guys are gonna catch me in a few like mental errors today on the YouTube. Uh, this cold, I'm telling you, it's mostly gone. Do you guys know like the final stage of the cold? That's what's happening right now, and I absolutely love it. Can't get enough of it. What's it called? McCuff. I can't even say that word. McCuff. McCuff. McCuff buff. Who named that? Who is it supposed to? Oh, bluff. McCluff bluff. McCuff bluff. Everybody out loud, say it to yourselves right now. McCuff bluff. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to look into this backyard prospector. You're out west too, I think, aren't you? You're up early. Knoxville is in the house. What's up, Knoxville? How are you doing? Good morning, Kevin. Kevin, I missed you, man. It's been a while since I've talked to you. You're one of the original people on this channel. You're probably the first name that I remember that ever commented on my content. Boom. Happy Saturday to you. You're out west too, I think, right? McCuff Bluff Stairs. Happy Saturday. That's right, man. Sometimes I remember things. And actually, backyard, I'm a subscriber to your channel. There you go. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means. Arizona. Yeah, you've done those stairs. Nice. That's awesome, man. I don't know if I could find it. Iceland stair waterfall stairs. I don't even know what the waterfall was called. Oh, there it is, right there. So I think this was the coolest stairs I've ever done. Can I? Oh, I can't even open it up, you guys. It won't open. But in Iceland, probably like the first waterfall that we saw. Um, yeah, the stairs are awesome. Then we went on this hike, and so we were just hiking with no end in sight. And these people walked past us after like half an hour. Like, how much further is this trail? They're like, 24 miles. We're like, okay, let's turn around. Let's turn around. Beautiful Victoria, but cloudy right now. Yeah. How was Victoria Day? this last week. It was good for me. I had a nice 4-day weekend. Had a pretty easy week at work. Next week, I'm going to be pretty busy. I've got a project for like the next month straight where I actually have to work. I actually have to do something, um, which is terrible. Saying that September is going to be a bad month for Moderna and Pfizer. I wonder if there's oh, yeah, yeah. I don't Does anybody know any inverse funds for Pfizer or Moderna? That would have been good to buy like a year ago, right? Too funny. Push up challenge. Nice. I got to get back to into it. I'm going to get back into it today. 100 push ups a day. I'm doing I haven't done it in a long time. Who's with me? Who's with Kevin? 100 push ups a day. Let's go. I've got the poll up here as well. Wow, 20 votes already. So 50% are having a lazy day around the place. I wanted to say house, but you could live in an apartment, a condo, a doghouse, a tent. Yard work, family time, party time. I can't vote. I'm not allowed to vote. It won't let me, but I would put family time. That's what we're doing today. Should be a good day. My parents, listen, guys, this might be too much info, but my parents live just down the road from me. And so they were gone to our rental property in Eastern Canada for the last 3 weeks. So they came back just a couple days ago. And so, yeah, we're going to go hang out with them. Should be good times. Good times had by all, especially us. Maxed out on YieldMax? Yeah, I think I bought something on Monday too. I did. I can't remember what though. Janine's in the house. Hi, Janine. Thanks so much for being a member. It's so cool of you to be here. Appreciate you so much. You're awesome. So errands and a walk. Nice. Yeah, I would like to go for a walk too. Actually, I bought this new bike. A Trek Marlin 5 is what I bought. I bought one from Costco, but I ended up taking it back because my knees were slapping off the handlebars. So I bought a new bike. Only used it really 2 times trail riding, and it was epic. So I wish I could do that today, but it's pouring rain. Bought some Misty yesterday afternoon. Sold some SCHG. I've heard a lot of this SCHG and D. A lot of people on the old internet train are selling out of those. I guess recent price reductions in them. But, that's the rumor, that's what I've been hearing. But I don't know anything about those 2, they're just very popular, right? You know what? I haven't even looked. I'm gonna look on my other screen right now, but, I'm gathering I probably have NVDY money sitting in my account right now. So my plan for that, I guess it won't be on Monday because it's a holiday, but on Tuesday is to buy Misty with it. There's the money. Nice. I just got a cough here. Give me 1 second. I gotta find the mute button. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I got the cash. So I have 481 bucks. And what's Misty trading at these days? Let's go look it up. It's up top here somewhere. Misty. Did I not open it? Oh, there it is. 21.52. Ooh, so 481 divided by 21.52. Let's say it keeps coming down. 22 shares. I'll take that. That should bring me to 222 shares, and then I'm gonna take my Misty money and buy Misty with it as well. I think though this time, I'm gonna buy it on the X date, and then whenever I get paid for Misty, pay myself back into the old cash account. That's the plan. Nice. NVDY distribution was pretty sweet, eh? If you're with NVDY, definitely good. Definitely really good. Um, but yeah, there you go. So I won't be able to do anything with that until Tuesday, unfortunately, but that's cool. Trump's new thing is trying to raise tax on non-residents from 15 to 50%. That's psychotic. Get out of there. You know what's so funny? Like, I was watching a couple videos on like immigration and immigrants. Like, um, you do, uh, you go look at any place that has any employees, they're majority immigration. So who's going to run your McDonald's? Who's going to run your grocery store? Who's going to run anything? Your hardware store? Who's going to run other than the seniors? Who's going to run that stuff? So by increasing the taxes on those people, they're just going to leave. The whole country is going to fall over. That's what's going to happen. I mean, if I go down the road right now and I go to any restaurant, they're not from Canada. If that happened here, it'd be over. But you know what? Maybe this is Elon Musk's plan, right? Elon's got his voice in his ear saying, "Hey, hire my robots." Don't worry, guys. The robots will save everything, right? Oh, that's a good question. You know what, Kevin? We should do a poll on that. Give me a second. I'm going to end this poll. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get the people to decide here. Which bank stock is better? Royal Bank, TD Bank. I don't know. Let's go back to what you said there. Did you say CIBC in there? Oh, I can't see it because I got this thing over top of it. Wait a second. There we go. Bank of Nova Scotia, BMO. Okay. BNS. Oh my goodness. Bank of Nova Scotia or BMO, Bank of Montreal, BMO. All right, there's the poll. Now, see up here, we're lucky. We have some really easy ETFs with the banks in them. There's one called HMAX. This is a Canadian thing, though. So if you can't trade in the TSX, you can't have it. But HMAX, there's a ton of these like ETFs there, Kevin, that have the Canadian banks in them. Might be something to look into. I'm not too sure about the US tickers for them, but Canadian banks have they're kind of like the Swiss banks in a sense that they're pretty stable. They pay a good distribution. Dun, 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 dun. Rob Wong, Rob, you guys put your YouTube link in here. Let's get subscribing to Rob's channel. Don't know how to monetize YouTube channel, but as it stands, I have 42 views on my YouTube stair climb. Are those 42 views still good for money when I figure out how to monetize? Yeah. So here's the rules for it. Okay, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 watch hours within a 365-day period. Um, that's how you get monetized. They do have a shorts policy where you get something like 10 million views in 90 days and you have 500 subscribers. That's really hard to do. Yeah, throw your channel in here. I'll go subscribe. I'll watch you walk some stairs. Now for dollar amounts, generally, I mean, if you do fitness is a good monetization. So if you make it like all about health and fitness, you'll get paid probably around 7 cents to 10 cents a view once you get there. But if you just make it like watch me walk stairs, advertisers don't would they wouldn't want to pay Google too much to do that, right? So your dollar amount would be lower. It'd be like 4 cents a view. Now for channels like mine where we talk about money and investing, things like that. Investors or companies, sorry, want to invest more money into Google to do that. So for me, I get paid 10 to 13 cents per view, just because advertisers are willing to pay more to Google to do that. Does that make sense? But yeah, throw your channel link down below if you can find it, and I'll go subscribe for sure. I'll throw in some watch hours for you. I love supporting people. Do you drip, bro? I like to throw a bro at the end. You know what? Let me share my screen here for you. I only drip for one of them, and it is the one that's coming up this week, CONY. So CONY is the only dripper. What if I go like this? There, that's a little better. CONY's the only dripper. What if I go like that? Oh no. And the only reason I drip, Francine, by the way, how are you? Thanks for joining us today. The only reason I drip is because I said I was going to do it for 5 years. So um, I don't really even like CONY. like normally, I wouldn't invest in something that has this much of a share depreciation. Like that's disgusting. But I mean, since what April? I mean, that's a month. We're a month. It started to come back up. But, no, I'm not a huge fan of CONY. I'm only doing it because I said I would do it. I don't wanna be a liar. Does that make sense? But, yeah, I'm doing drip. Yeah, with CONY, I just, you know what, let's go look up the numbers a little bit here because it's coming up, right? This is the CONY week. I'm gonna pull up my forms here. We'll go take a look at it. Because I actually don't recall. I haven't done a cone. Now these are not necessarily. Oh, they're not updated at all. But I'll bring it up here and show you guys. I know it's kind of hard to see in this format, but my total dollars I ever put into Coney. Oh, yeah, it's updated. It's $2,960. Total dividends distribution so far 860 US. So we're catching up to that. And then over on the right here, I had 183 shares, but on the far right, I have 244. Excuse me, and that's from Drip, which is nice. You know, I got to tell you, the thought process, the mindset, it just makes it so much easier to not have to think. It does it for you, and I like that a lot. And I can tell you, it's ease of heart, ease of mind. It's automatic, so I know every single time it pays, it's just gonna rebuy, and then I'll have more shares, right? So I like that. Now, most people don't like it because of the X date, right? People like to buy on the X distribution date so that they get a cheaper share price. I mean, we're talking pennies with this though. So for me, it buys 1 day later. With That's the benefit of YieldMax is the X date is Thursday, the payday is Friday. So we're talking 1 day. It's nothing, right? So yeah, but I don't drip for NVDY for Misty, for those, but my Canadian ones I do as well. So HHIS, I'm dripping that bad boy. And then also, um, although maybe I shouldn't because they have a really long X date to pay date. Maybe I'll look into that. And then same with my new one, PLTE. I drip right now for that too. Actually, I think I'm going to turn the drip off for those because of that fact that the X date is here and the payday is like 10 days later. So that share price is going to dip on the X date and then it has 10 days to make that price up. And whenever the drip happens 10 days later, it's going to buy it at a higher price. Thank you for asking that question. Appreciate that. Nice, Clive. That's what I'm talking about. By the way, Clive, thanks for joining. How are you doing, buddy? Your couch is on its way. You're gonna recline, watch some soccer, no doubt. But use dividends. Yeah, 110 Misty. That's awesome. Your LFGY has been paying really, really well. I'm not too sure about that share price, but it's been paying very well. Well, simple TFSA pays 15% on it. Yeah. Yeah, so my RRSP is used for work stuff. So I get a work pay into that RRSP, and then I match it, or they match what I match, whatever we match, anyways. But yeah, backyard prospector. Meet Rob Wong. You guys are both from Calgary. You guys know Kevin Martin? No problem, buddy. Actually, let's go see how that poll's doing. Oof! Look at the poll here. See, I would have voted for something else. I would have voted for the one that has 0% personally. But yeah, they're saying Bank of Montreal. You know what? Bank of Montreal, I'll say this to you, is doing a good job with business, not just residential mortgages and things like that. business loans. They're doing a good job with business loans for sure. SoFi. Um, yeah, for me, I'm not really a SoFi investor, although I have bought SoFi before, only for one reason. Wow, the price is nice compared to the last time I looked at it. The only reason I bought SoFi back in the day was because it had good options dollar to it. So it had a good volume to it, and I just did covered calls on it because my account type, tax-free savings account, only lets me do covered calls. So I did covered calls on SoFi, and then, I mean, we're talking a couple years ago, and actually I could probably find that number for us, if you give me a moment here. It's on this spreadsheet. Let me just, get it out of the way here so I can go see if I can find it for you. Aha! I found it. That was pretty quick. Check this out. You guys wanna be nosy? Here's my, uh here's my covered calls, and this was, I don't have a year on this, but, probably a couple years ago. The ones in blue are SoFi. So, yeah, there you go. I traded, covered calls on it, and back then the share price was, does it say? I guess it doesn't say, but it was around $9 back then. But yeah, look at the fees back then too. Now Questrade, no fees anymore, which is incredible. Yeah, like, man, I can't. I want to get back into it really badly here. You can see all the covered calls I did here. Riot was the biggest one. I did AMC for a bit. Tilray only because I had a whole bunch of shares of it. What a garbage stock that is. AMC garbage. But you know what I did? I went to finvez.com. And if you guys don't know how to do this, there's YouTube videos on it, but you can look up, you type into YouTube something like volume checker on Finvez to write covered calls. And then so I found all of these like small cap, medium cap type companies that had crazy volume. Riot was one of them, and I mean, you can see the premiums I took from uh from Riot here. They're pretty big, and we're talking like one call. This one was one call. So like 100 shares or one call. But Riot was pretty lucrative back in the day. It's definitely slowed down in its lucrative state, that's for sure. Down below, I kind of wrote down some of the numbers here. 5,200 into Riot, premium total 1,045, cost after premium 20%. Yeah. Anyways, so SoFi itself, I can't say yes or no to it, but I mean they have a ton of business, and they really didn't do well whenever Biden excused all of the student loans. So I'm not too sure what's happening with that anymore. Are they back on the hook? They got to pay the student loans, but like SoFi had a lot of student loans in there, and then so it really took a dive during that time. So is it back? But yeah, they got good technology. I think they're into the crypto world a little bit, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've looked at SoFi. Good question though. No problem, Kevin. Can I see your link? I didn't see your link. No, I don't see your link. I gotta get back into it. Backyard prospector. I gotta get back into beer league hockey for sure. Um, Yeah, I mean, drip is good, you guys. Drip's good. Just some people are like dead set against it because they want to do it themselves. They want to buy on the X date. That's the only real reason why I wouldn't do drip. Now, another reason why people don't want to do drip is because they don't want to buy it if the stock or ETF is tanking, so they don't want to buy then either. But yeah, I mean, for me, for CONY, I mean, it's been good so far, hasn't it? Right? Like we're looking pretty decent here. 244 shares. There's no way in the world I would have bought those shares if it wasn't on drip. And so, hopefully it's going to start making me more and more money. Let's hope 5 years from now it's making me 50 grand a year. That's the dream, right? That's the dream. Oh, you drip in your lira? I have a lira too, and it's just mutual funds. I wonder if I can change that. I never really thought about it. It's so boring, that lira, Clive. It's so boring. I got it set on aggressive. It's made. I think I've had it for 3 or 4 years, and it's made like double. It's doubled in 3 or 4 years, which is pretty good, I think. Wesley's in the house. Good morning. How are you, Wesley? Thanks for joining us today. 56 people. Hey, by the way, let's do the housekeeping stuff. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, could you go ahead and do that? I've got 21 likes so far. Let's get this to 50 before the end of this live stream. 50 likes, that means that all 50 of you that haven't hit it so far need to hit it right now. And also comment, chat, share with your friends. If you want to become a member, I'd love to have you supporting the family and supporting my investment dream. Every single dollar from YouTube is getting invested, and we're going to watch that thing climb. This month was my biggest month so far. I'm not going to say by far, but so far, it's been my best month on YouTube. I've popped out a lot of content. You know what? I want to go look at it. How much content have I popped out this month? Holy smokes, I've been a busy little beaver over here. And hopefully it's all good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. By the 98.6% like rate, I think that it is liked, and that's good news. Let's go to May. It's gonna be May. Let's count it. So far, $1,100 YouTube dollars for me this month, which is like that's massive. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, which would be incredible. Let's count the videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. Today's 24, and today is the 24th of May. Wow. So that's insane, you guys. That is insane. This number is huge. I'm super excited about it. I think what I'm going to do is pump up my Bitcoin purchase with this. I usually do $100 every 2 weeks, but I think with that one, I'm going to do $200 into Bitcoin, and then the rest is going to go into HHIS and PLTE. So 50 shares of HHIS every month, and then PLTE is going to get the rest for the next little while here. But yeah, you guys have been incredible to me, to the family, supportive. Thank you very much. Really, 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 really appreciate it. You make it worthwhile doing this stuff. So thank you. I buy this, that every day, every pay day. Doesn't matter the price per share. Yeah, yeah. Just keep buying. What's your take on MSTY in a bear market? Not good. It's gonna be terrible. Well, let's go like this, right? So Mister yesterday, oof, down let's call it 8%, including the post market. And then let's go to MSTY. Did I close that? There it is. I always lose it. Well, let's go back here to what was it? February 19th? Looks like January 6th was a bad day for MSTY. That's probably a dividend paying day, but down 32% in share price. So we're getting close to that price where everybody, except for me, was panicking. Probably you too, was panicking like, oh, it's $17, the world's ending. So yeah, it could go way, way down to $8. If Mister goes down to 299, right? It's getting close. The same thing's going to happen to MSTY. MSTY's going to go down to $10, $11. So what happens to these ETFs, you guys, whenever these stock prices go down, when the price of the ETF goes down, your distributions get dramatically reduced. No more $2.47. You're looking at 60 cents. So people are going to start freaking out. I want my $4. And they're going to slam their fist. I want my $4. That's what's going to happen. So it's good to prepare yourself for this stuff. I think this is not advice. I'm just talking to myself right now. Get me a mirror. I can look straight into the screen where I can see my face. I think it's good to have some cash, pay off your debt, be worry free, And if that sort of thing happens, be prepared for it and buy when the market is low instead of buying high. And just prepare yourself, right? That's what I do. I paid off all debt, gone. No credit card debt, no line of credit debt, zero, zero. The only thing I got is a mortgage and a car. And why? For that question right there. This market goes down, I'm ready for it. I don't know, Dev. How do you feel about that answer? Feel okay? Mike K's in the house. What's happening, Mike? I don't drip, but I reinvest dividends when prices drop. Currently all green and don't want to average upwards. Yeah. Sorry for coughing. It came out of nowhere. Are you going to sell when MSTY reaches 44? Yes, I am. Actually, it's so funny you asked that question. Are you my friend? Is your name Brad in the real world? We had this talk this week. At 42, I'm out. If it gets to $42, I'm selling it all. Short hair, don't care. Actually, it's getting long. Long hair, don't care. Yeah. So if it gets to 42, I'm out. There's so many opportunities in the world to buy. I'm gonna sell whenever it's high, and 44 is its all-time high, but it's hit 42 a couple times. I'm out. Might be a bad decision, but I don't care. I'm taking profit. So if it gets to 42, I'm gonna feel good about that. That's for sure. It's gonna be good profit plus my dividends. I got distributions. I got all along the way for the last year or two. Boom. Woke up to see 13,000 payment from NVDY this morning. Holy smokes, Mike K, hit the join button. It's right down below. Memberships. Your option is the $4.99 one every month. That's the expensive one. It doesn't provide you many benefits, other than you get to support my channel. But anybody that makes more than 10,000 a month in dividends, that's the button they hit, the $4.99 one. Holy, there's a lot of comments I got to get to. Clive, hola, Jose, what's happening? Hello, how are you? NVDY paid a lot on Friday, more than double it. Yes, $1.62, something like that per share. SoFi, Mike, if you got more than 100, have you ever thought about writing calls on it? Covered calls? Oh, BMO's in Arizona. I didn't know that. That's cool. BMO. Yeah, they're good. What's the poll saying right now? Ooh, we're still 50% BMO, 18 votes. Looks like that's the vote. Kevin, I would, if I were in your shoes, I would look up, and I know there is one. I would look up a ETF that has all of the Canadian banks in it. Thoughts on Harvest? I'm new. I'm new to Harvest. I have 3 positions in Harvest. So far, really good. Yeah, I don't just like, I love what they're doing. So they own part of the company with shares, plus they write covered calls on 50% of those shares. So you get um you get upside growth in share price, plus you're getting a distribution. That's the best of both worlds. That's what I've been wanting over at YieldMax forever. And now that YieldMax is starting to do this thing called swaps, maybe they're going to start doing that too. But that's what I love that. How do you feel about it, Backyard Prospector? I love that. LOVE. And so I have very small positions over there because I just started, right? So my HHIS has 101 shares. My PLTE, I think, has 27 shares. And then I have MSTE, and it has five whole shares. So I just wanted to test it out, but contemplating getting rid of that and just putting it into PLTE. I'm not sure. Da-da. Yeah, 85 cents. Yeah. um, what's the calculated about $25 for the month and got 60? Nice. What are you talking about, Philip? Go back and tell me down in the chat. I'm so far behind right now. You guys are commenting like crazy, and I love it. Omar is in the house. Good to see you too, buddy. You are health and wealth royalty. Everybody, clap the hands for Omar. Welcome, buddy. Hopefully you're doing all right. What time is it where you live right now? Is it like midnight or something? Anyone know why Misty dropped in share price when Bitcoin? Yeah, so Mister was sued. That has a lot to do with it, I think. Mister also is trying to do something about convertible shares. So they're trying to issue more shares out there, and when that happens, the price usually drops. Look at that. There it is right there. Strategy doubles down on Bitcoin with fresh $2.1 billion stock offering. So they're trying to generate more money to buy more Bitcoin, essentially, right? And now, I mean, they just did that, right? But they're just going to keep doing that. It's diluting the shares to buy more Bitcoin. So that's why the price went down. No, 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 no. Did he? I don't know. No, it didn't. Guero? Guero? Oh, there we are. Okay, we're catching up to the SoFi talk. Back on the hook and most are delinquent. Yeah, welcome to the student life, right? Man, that was the first thing. My other half, she was a warrior. She paid off her student debt faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life. It was impressive. And then we paid off mine. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's to be expected though, right? Because of all of, the economy. For sure. You can't afford to live, let alone pay back debt. No doubt. It's up there. So, Janine, that might help you with your answer on SoFi. Are they going to be able to pay back their debts? There you go. That's when the drip stops. I love it. Transfer to Lira. Um, so my drip stop on CONY is 5 years from now. It's actually 4 years and 7 months, 6 months, something like that from now. That's when my drip is going to stop. Oh, yeah, see, mine's a federale. Yeah, mine's a federal lira. Why people enter live video chat and likes always way off. You know what? I know why. It's hard to find the like, isn't it? Down there. You gotta close the chat. You gotta go find the like. We're at 30. Not bad. We're at 30. That's pretty good, everybody. Thanks so much for hitting that. And then you gotta go find the chat again. That's why. Thanks, Kevin. I'm working on it. Pump it up. Yeah, I'm working on it, you guys. Josh is in the house. Hey, Josh, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. I can't see you, just so you know. So if you're in your underwear, it's all good. Want to dump 34 Canadian to US fund and then go weekly with Alti. That's the plan. Ooh, Clive, big dog. Hey, Clive. Right down below the join button. You know what I'm about to say, right? $4.99. It's so funny. Like I used to feel bad for asking, but I mean, when people are this loaded, help out the little guy. Where do I buy Bitcoin? Good question. I buy my Bitcoin on Coinbase. I'm not going to share my phone with you right now. I got it right here. On Coinbase, it is extremely easy to do. Very easy. I'm up 12% on Bitcoin right now, woo, which is whatever because it's small money in there right now. But Coinbase was so simple to add. I feel like it's super secure. It's got the fingerprint, the face print, all of that stuff for analyzing. Yesterday I transferred $100 over, and the day before I did the same thing, $100, and it took 2 seconds. I bought $100 each day worth of Bitcoin. Done. Simple, really easy. Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot. But I mean, Francine, I'm super new to buying Bitcoin. You guys have seen how long I've done it if you've been at the channel. So I've been buying Bitcoin for I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, something like that. I started buying Bitcoin when it was around 95,000. One of those 18 times it hit 95,000. But then I doubled my position at 76,000. Honestly, I hope it goes back down there again because I'm going to double it again. I think for a lot of us, we're not really using this money. We don't really care. if the market goes down because we're just buying things, right? And so we want the market to go up after we bought the things. 51K? Are you talking about my YouTube earnings? I think that's what you're talking about. No, it was 1100 this month. 51,000 views maybe? I can bring it back up. Excuse me. Sorry for coughing, guys. I'm going to drink the rest of this and I'm going to pound this vitamin C drink called Emergency. All right, I'm going to my analytics. I'm going to the month of May. It's going to be May. Wow, this is crazy, actually, you guys. 90,000 views this month, and the month is not over. Oh, that's insane. 8,700 watch hours. So, Rob, remember I told you need 4,000 a month, or 4,000 in a 365-day period? There's 8,000 this month. 909 new subscribers. So if you're new here, hit the button. Let's get it up to 1,000 this month, and then 1,100 in earnings. All of that money, and this goes for like your donations to my channel, everything like that goes to my future, goes to my kids' future, with buying ETFs. So appreciate you guys so much for your loyalty to me, to the channel. I hope that I'm able to provide you something, if not entertainment, something. And I hope everybody cross your fingers with me, okay? I hope that you don't take anything I say as advice, because you are at MORON if you do. Should I say that? Should I say that out loud? Oh man, I don't know if any YouTubers ever said that before. Don't follow my advice. It's bad, 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 bad. I'm in the same boat you guys are. A lot of you are actually doing way better than me. I'm just sharing my story about what I'm doing. I'm sharing what I like about things, what I don't like about things. I try to be impartial as much as possible, but I get worried because I watched this channel that does a live stream. They just ripped into this YouTuber because he was giving people advice, but like I have no background in it. I got a really nice dress shirt on today, but it has nothing to do with my background. But you know, do research, investigate companies, look at websites, pay attention to what you're investing in, understand why things are dipping or going up. Like, look at them. Look at Mister's company. See why that happened. Debating HHIS also, but I have USCL. I've heard of this USCL. I had HYLD for a long time. It's just so steady, cool, man. Like 13 cents a share, right? And what's the price now? Probably around 14 bucks, 13 bucks, something like that. So, yeah, I like this HHIS better. It's cheaper. It pays more. That's the reason I like it more. That's the only two reasons. Thank you. No debt. Hey, there's a new person, LMNOP. How are you? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing really, really well. I'm 12 minutes behind on the chat, by the way. Class action lawsuit. Yes. Thank you. BDY. And I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, see if you can find one. Let me know. Dun, 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 dun. Rob likes your hair. Alti. Hey, Ancient Mew, how are you? Thanks for joining us today. Alti, ULTY. Man, I wanted to. My initial thought was to rip into it, but I mean, it's been pretty steady over the last couple months here, right? I mean, everything has been up a little bit though. That's what I don't like about it. I don't trust it at all. You know, it pays out 9 cents, 10 cents, 8 cents every week. That's nice. That's nice. 6, 10, that's not nice. Too risky for me. I mean, it's been good for a month, right? A month. Probably like 2 months has been good, 3 months almost. But I'm not into it personally. Let's go take a look at the wheel of death here scrolling up. Let's go take a look at it. But whenever I talk about alti, I hurt people's feelings. There's this distributions like that 11 cents was huge. But yeah, since it's gone weekly, hovering around 8 to 11 cents actually. Every single that's consistent. That's nice. So can we do the math real quick? 39. I don't know. It's paid out like what, a buck 20 since it's gone weekly. So that's good. I mean, that's really good. Share price hovering around that $6. Can you convince me to buy it? No, I'm not buying that. Not buying that. Did we just have a love connection in the chat? I think we did. 6 p.m. Okay, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. So you're like 2 hours ahead of like Italy, Rome time. You found me in the shorts? Nice. That's the reason I'm doing this. Welcome. Welcome. That's cool. That's the reason I'm doing this vertical live for people to find me in the shorts. Love to have you long term as a person subscribing to this channel. Thanks for being here. AIYY. Oh man, Ancient Mew, you're hitting me in all the pain points of things that I dislike. No, no, no. 100% no on this one for me. Just me. 100% no. I mean, the distributions have been low too. Uh, AIYY. I don't know why this thing is going down so much. It is trash city though. Doo, 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 doo. Coffee's done. Time for some emergency drink. Anybody else have this emergency drink? AIYY. Definitely a no go for this guy. Too risky. Too risky. I don't believe in. I mean, I believe in AI for sure, but I don't believe in what they're doing with this. Like it should be much higher in share price. Um, dun, dun. In March had 21 shares in NVDY. Got 24.25 for the month after 15% non-residence tax. May had 34 shares and got 60. Yeah, that is weird. So you only had what, 16 or 12, 10 more shares. I know the distribution was much higher. So maybe that had something to do with it. Is BTC the same as Bitcoin? It is. Yeah, BTC. You know how I look it up? I go Bitcoin US price. Now, if you're in Canada, you may see it in Canadian, but I just go with the American price of it. So 108,000. Yeah, BTC is Bitcoin. Wesley says it's diluting the shares. Yeah, we're talking about Mister here, right? They're just buying Bitcoin with money generated, then Bitcoin shares stay the same. No, infinite money. It is the infinite money glitch. Exactly. You got it right. How about buying not Bitcoin but some real gold coin? Nah, my house isn't big enough for it. I can't transport it. I'm I thought about it in the past. But what's gold at now? Like $3,600? Gold price. Oh, no thank you. I don't want you guys to know where I live. I mean, I bet you all of us would probably get along and hang out and drink beers, but no. Simple has Bitcoin in Canadian funds, and I think they've upped their to 100,000 you can deposit. Really? Wow, that's insane. I know Simple has some. This is what people talk about, and they have some big fees on crypto that you pay continually for housing your crypto there. So that's why I didn't go with them. So far, what I've noticed on Coinbase is that they charge you to buy, probably to sell too. I've never sold, but $2.99 for $100, and then I did $500, and it was $7.99 Canadian. Nice. Imagine that was 51 grand. Woo! That'd be awesome. Yeah, gold ones, GD LX, what's it called? GDXY over at YieldMax. It's not this one, is it? I always get it mixed up. This is like a new name. I'm gonna scroll down, see what it has. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Blockchain. Nope, not that one. GD. Where is it? Did I scroll past it? I must have. Am I going crazy? There it is right there. I was going crazy. GDXY. This is a gold play. I love gold. Paying out some lower distributions here. It's pretty consistent on distributions other than this month, but yeah. Oof. This month was so good. You know what's going to be even better is CONY coming out this week, right? Double payment for CONY this week, this month, and yeah, it should be around that 60 cent mark again. Yeah, lives go 720. 720 to 1,000. The what is it? 1,082. YieldMax News Fund is Hui. I like that one. It does look good. Hui has a lot of volatility. Could be a good one. You know what I did? I don't like what they did. They put it in Group B, I think, which already has two heavy hitters with PLTY and NVDY. They should have put it in Group A, which only has Tesla. I have no idea, Dev. That sounds like something you want to talk to a financial advisor about. Welcome to Canada, though. How you doing? I don't know, RG. Never heard of it. There's so many tickers out there. So many tickers out there. Like thousands. I don't know them all. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. What does that even say? What? Welcome. Welcome. Company these days, a bit of an exaggeration here. Facing, yes, everything is a class action law, so you can sue anybody about anything. If you try to sue me, I have no money, so good luck. But yeah, 100%. Yeah, she's out of here. She's like, thank you. I'll see you in a while. Bye, gold. Ayush, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Um, there we go. Do you like Jep Q? Not really. Ancient Mew, are you trolling me right now? I think you're trolling me. No, I don't like that. IV in the morning before. Oh yeah, nice. Ancient, I'm gonna put a troll. Let's get a troll symbol for you, okay? Drink liquid IV. Oh man, I've seen that stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Man, the squirrels love birdseed. You know what? I had birdseed in my garage. This is crazy, okay? I heard this scrambling in my garage 2 nights ago, middle of the night. So I went in, there was nothing. Well, yesterday I went and looked. I don't know, my kid's shoe from when she was like a 1-year-old all the way just showed up out of nowhere full of birdseed. So, like, I don't know, is it mice in the garage taking out the things they don't like and putting it in her shoe? Did they move the shoe over there as well? I think something crazy happened. Nice. Thanks, Ann. 33.58. Yeah. I watched that Gold Rush show. I don't. Ancient. Ancient. I think we have a difference in opinions. I don't like REITs either. Go find. I've got a place in town here. It's been rent for 3 years. The guy wants $19 a square foot plus utilities and all of those things, right? So he wants like $29 a square foot for a $15,000 square foot building. It's not going to happen. Go to Calgary. Nobody's renting anything. Go to the mall. There's so many like empty stores. REITs are not for me. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. See you, buddy. Have a great day. I'm going to take off here shortly as well. There you go. REITs are cheap. I mean, Rio ETF. Oh, that's not that cheap. This is the one that everybody talked about prior to COVID. Paying out a good distribution. That's nice. This REIT right here, RioCan. Is that RioCan? No, that's different. RioCan? RioCan? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it is cheap. Yeah, that's the big one, right? RioCan up here. And then you got what? O? Realty Income. People love O. People love O, but not this guy. I'm out on that one. Yeah, those have been good. They've come down in share price, haven't they, over the last 6 months here? I mean, XDTE should be pretty stable. I mean, it is only down $8, $9 since inception, paying out an okay distribution, and then QDTE is more volatile, paying out a better distribution. And wow, that price is down quite a bit in the last year. Interesting. Interesting thoughts on that one. LFGY. I think LFGY is a rock star, man. The thing has been paying. There you go. I like that HMU. Yeah, she's out. It's over, Rob. The dream has been crushed. It's over. Let's hopefully she comes back next week, right? 41 likes on the live here. We're almost at 50, which is somebody took their like away. They had there was 41, but now it's 40. And I am catching up to you guys. Yeah, QDTY. Take a deep breath with that one, right? I don't know. It scares me, Kevin, only because the market's so volatile right now. And it's not promising. The market is not promising right now. So this thing is volatile. So for me, that would be a no right now. Might be better options out there than this one. Does have a really good distribution, yeah, for sure. Let's see. You know what, guys, in the chat, let's see if LMFAO or LMMOP comes back next week, okay? Let's find out. Let's find out. What are the odds? Is that poll gone? The poll is gone. All right, cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to end it right there. Thank you so much for joining me today on this chat. Really happy that I got to hang out with you for the last hour and 9 minutes. I'm going to go chug this drink right now, emergency. And then we got ourselves a hot date with my parents tonight. You know her? All right, thanks, Mike. And we are going to go ahead, and I'll see you guys again live next week. If you're not yet subscribed, hit the button. I put a lot of content on YieldMax and Harvest up here in Canada. And I'd love to have you as a subscriber, trying to get to 10,000 people before the end of this year. I'm at 5,700 right now. I like my odds. We're growing. We went up 900 people just this month. So if we can do that every month, we're going to make it no problem. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And again, thanks so much for everything you do for me. Bye for now.